Hello, TikTok. So I'm here to talk to you about something I'm being accused of that I find very horrible, and I just want to explain my side. And this actually will be the last that I actually discuss of this matter because what people are saying is 100% not true. Because what people are doing is blowing something so out of proportion and causing a lot of false outrage, and there's a lot of mob mentality that is following me from YouTube to this platform. Despite not liking me, they seem to follow me instantly. It's always the haters who follow first. And while I don't want to give any more of my mental health to my haters because I've done this for many years and it's done nothing but destroy my own mental health further and just make things even worse. The people from YouTube who have been trying to ruin my reputation with false outrage over on YouTube are now on TikTok trying to do the same thing, going as far as hashtagging animal abuser. So, to make a long story short, recently I got married and moved to the Middle East to be with my husband, whom I fell in love with. I actually did a story about it on my YouTube channel, Foodie Beauty. Maybe some of you already are aware of me. I want to first say that I'm not perfect and I have said and done things that I'm not proud of in my past. I am trying to move past that. I do find that as I'm trying to better myself, that seems to anger people more and they try to bring me down more. So I'm a recent Muslim revert and I'm just trying to focus on Allah and my husband and my life here in Kuwait. I'm from Canada, by the way, if you aren't familiar with my story. There is a lot to unpack, but basically the allegations of animal abuse actually do hit home a little bit. I will not let it affect me anymore because I know in my heart that I do love animals and I've always taken care of my pets. I am highly villainized by a certain group of people who target me, and I've been targeted for years, in particular by one person who I will not name. I will not name the boogeyman. This person is very vile. They've been bullying and targeting me for years. Their entire YouTube channel is a hate channel that they pass off as valid criticism when they do nothing but call my mother a whore, go after my family. They mispronounce my Syrian husband's name, Salah, which means prayer in Islam, by the way. They call him Salad right in her thumbnails. I've reported it to YouTube many times and they just do nothing to not have them travel the 17 to 20 hours it would take, depending with the layover time, to come to Kuwait and to live here in this apartment. It's a smaller place. So I thought that my cat Sam would be happier with someone else. And BBJ, I wasn't too sure. She's had a lot of health problems. I could tell she's been declining. I've lived with her for 20 years. I suspected she had arthritis because she did limp a little bit. Part of that, her claws, as I read, older animals, their claws actually grow a lot longer because they don't scratch. She stopped scratching. My other cat, Sam, his claws were fine. I'm able to trim his claws. He's very calm. But with BBJ, what happened was this bully reached out to me offering to take BBJ, and I refused. I'm not going to give somebody who's been bullying me for years my pet to take care of. Mind you, she did have two pets of her own that she ended up having to euthanize. She was villainizing me for wanting to take BBJ to the vet for a consultation on possible end of life consultation, depending on her well-being, because it's about her quality of life at this point, what kind of ailments she had, and to also get her nails taken care of. When I was in Kuwait, I video timed with my roommate who was taking care of my pets for me, and I asked him to show me her nails. At the time, it was a little hard to see, but they looked fine to me. They looked like decent, like they could wait till I get home. And she does have long hair on her feet, so it's a little hard to see. Now, BBJ, actually, anytime I touch her paws, she doesn't like that. And when I especially would try to cut her nails, she shrieks a lot. So it makes me very nervous to do it. So I prefer to have it done by a veterinarian. So when I got home from Kuwait, I made an appointment to see a specific vet in my hometown, the vet I know that has seen her before and has her file. So I did it. It was a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks later, and that when her appointment was, and that was to see if she was able to be rehomed or if I should euthanize her. And to me, that is my choice as a pet owner. I was villainized by these people over and over and over. And the reason is for their own selfish motivation, because they make money off of creating drama and verbally abusing me. This is how they make a living. This person makes an insane amount of money being an internet bully, mean girl. That whole community on YouTube is extremely